MultiVersus Alpha just ended recently, and I thought it would be an excellent time to explain my thoughts on the game. Luckily, we won't have to wait too long as the game will be available to everyone in July, when the game's first open beta starts. Looking forward to that and seeing what incredible combos everyone is going to come up with. With that being said, let's talk about the game and how it felt for me personally. Honestly, the characters alone motivated me to try out the game in the first place with so many unique and fun characters. They were also not afraid to go all out, even embracing the shaggy memes. The character design and uniqueness of each character were refreshing and interesting. They incorporated Arya's faceless character archetype into her character and having the ability to copy some of her opponent's moves. I feel like every single character was embraced quite well and has a unique identifying quality about each of them. Garnet has singing incorporated into her character, Jake has transformation, Harley Quinn has Jack-in-the-Boxes and Bat Bear explosion, and every single character feels like they have that uniqueness to the character rather than having a moveset and just throwing the character's name on it. They really put love, thought, and effort into each and every character. You can see the passion behind each character and how they tried to not make any one character identical to one another, but feel unique for every single character. You didn't even think once that this character is just a Marth clone, Samus copy, or this character is just Mario but with Warner Brothers character name on it. I can't stress this enough, but every single character felt great and I loved seeing the little intricacies that they were putting into each character. Next, I want to talk about the development team, especially Tony. This man is actively working on the game and listening to all of our feedback. For most betas/alphas I play, I would leave extensive feedback on the game as well as many other players who enjoyed the game but just be left with no response or any of that feedback being listened to, as none of it gets implemented into the full version of the game. As for Tony and his team, they are actively looking to hear out our feedback and are constantly asking additional questions to further understand what we want in the game. If I have a question about the crossplay functionality, gameplay design, and suggestions, Tony will almost always respond to a majority of the players, no matter how small of a following one has. Even now, as the alpha has ended, he has been keeping us up to date on character changes that are happening and asking for thoughts on the matter, and truly listening to the community. That is rare to find in most game companies nowadays, and I love seeing their transparency throughout the entire process. If he follows through on his promises and continues to be transparent with the community, I can see this game being extremely successful. Thank you, Tony, and the team for actually listening to the community and actively accepting feedback. You're a real one. On that note, let's actually talk about what the development team has actually already implemented for us. The game is going to be free to play and cross-platform compatible, minus the Switch. That means almost anyone who wants to play the game and try out the game can. With the inclusion of cross-platform, you'll be able to play with your friends regardless of what each of your friend plays and without hurting the bank. They are also confirmed a $100,000 pot bonus for EVO, and the game isn't even released yet. You know they are looking to keep supporting the game for the casuals and the competitive players and make sure everyone has a quality experience playing the game. The mechanics are interesting and they are not afraid to try something different. With multiple up special recoveries and multiple air dodges, the potential to gimp and stay in advantage state in this game is amazing. You have so many opportunities in the air to do something and the freedom of movement is just incredible. I do think the air dodges are a little too strong at the moment, but I'll talk about that more later. They have so many cosmetics, voice acting, death animations, taunts, and uniqueness you can add to your character.
Oh man, like we better hurry up and have lunch or we'll never be hungry in time for second lunch. Oh man, lunchtime always makes me miss my buddy Scooby-Doo. It was like one of our top 5 favorite meal times. Scooby-Doo always loved holiday time. Man, I hope he's doing okay.
There was one thing that caught me off guard tremendously, but some skins even have a completely different voice and voice lines. I didn't realize that Shaggy's alternate skin, Shagsworth, actually has completely different voice lines than the original. And they also have had different voice line interactions when fighting. When Shaggy fights Uncle Shagsworth and is getting beat up, he says something along the lines of, "Hey Uncle, I thought we were supposed to be on the same side here." Just hearing and seeing these little interactions with each character is awesome and very well thought out. The team put a lot of effort and love into each character visually and with their voice lines/interactions. I look forward to hearing more features like this as they continue to improve the game. Lastly, we need to talk about the things I did not like about the game, disregarding bug issues for now, because no game is 100% perfect for everyone. The first and main issue I had with the game was that air dodges were too overpowered in this game. They had very little commitment and huge rewards. If the opponent didn't perfectly execute their true combo, then the opponent could air dodge through it and punish you with less lag than anything you can throw out practically. There was no landing lag when air dodging, actually quite the opposite. Its lag can be completely negated when hitting the ground with an air dodge. You can use air dodges to make combos that don't normally exist by negating the lag by landing on the ground or just by using it normally when at a disadvantage, and if the opponent misses, then you are basically reset back to neutral anyways. There's almost no real disadvantage state in this game when you can press a single button to be set back into neutral. If the move had more additional lag and was more of a commitment dodge, then the game would feel much more smooth with a defined disadvantage state. Also prevent it from being cancelable into the ground and making air dodging into the ground more laggy, not less laggy. The other small detail would be to make light combo attacks on the ground more committal. You can literally spam the light attack combo and practically instantly respond out of it without any real commitment. The reward for landing the combo is a huge combo starter, but there's not much room for opportunity to punish it as they can just do it again or jump and throw something out. This is just my 2 cents, but overall, my initial impressions of the game is quite positive, and I can see a bright future for this game. I would give the game a 9 out of 10 as it has thoroughly impressed me, and I'm looking forward to seeing the life cycle of the game continue to grow and improve. I have high hopes for this game, and so far, it looks like this game is in good hands with Tony and the team, and I can't wait to see what they do with the game. Peace!